Hi guys! So today what we're going to do is a tutorial and review of the Dose of Colors Desi x Katy Friendcation palette. It's so beautiful. I've been so excited for it for so long, so I'm really excited to play around with them and give guys my thoughts and opinions and show you how to do this look. If you want to know how to get this look or whether or not you should get this palette, just keep watching. Alright, so let's go in with the palette. My face has already been done, so I'll put down in the description what I used if you want to, know what's going on up here. I'm not totally sure what I'm going to do today. It's a bit of an experiment. First, I'm going to start by going into Necessary, sort of a transition color. Okay, so now that that part's done, I'm going to go in with a next shade up, darker. Is that how you say that? In the palette, which is Churro. Sorry, it's kind of harder with the names are on the back, but it's this slightly tannish color here. And I do sort of knock it off to make sure everything doesn't get super over pigmented, because these shadows are really creamy and pigmented on like first swipe, which is really nice. They're blending beautifully, honestly. And very easily too, which is nice. Doesn't take extra effort to get the blend to be very pretty and nice. And I'm sort of focusing this like right more in the crease, whereas the other one I sort of went up and around. Want this sort of concentrated deeper because that'll deepen up your crease. I'm gonna go back into that first shade, Necessary, and sort of blend out the edges a bit, make sure nothing's too harsh here. I have to say, I was so excited about this the second I saw this. I saw some of their, it's Desi Perkins and Lester Lux, her name is Katy, on Instagram, and they did swatches of these, and I was just blown away. It was an immediate, I have to get that. I'm getting it the day it comes out. I spent some scholarship money on it, don't tell mom, but I was so excited, and so far it's living up to its name. So you can see how nicely these shadows are really blending out. I'm sort of going very smoky and overblown, but they are blending really beautifully. Next I'm going to go into the color Try Me, this pink one, on a flat brush, and I'm going to try it dry first. Sometimes with these colors I like to just spray my brush because it really gets you the shimmer and opacity, but I want to try it wet or dry first and see how it goes. It's going on pretty nicely dry. I think I will wet it just to give a bit of oomph. I'm not seeing much fallout, which is really nice for such shimmery, beautiful shades. So I am gonna use just a setting spray, and I'm gonna spray my brush. And you can see how that just really ups the oomph factor, zhuzh. I don't know what you want to call that. I probably sound like I'm really overhyping this, but it is. It's pretty and exciting, and I think I was just inspired by how pretty and pigmented these. I need to swatch them. I keep talking about it, but these are like light finger touches. I'm not like jamming my fingers in, right? And you have like, those are one swipe pigments. Can we talk about that? It's freaking beautiful. I really can't get over it, so that's why I'm so pumped up and excited. It's not for nothing. Gotta say, one of the things I'm most excited about is that with the, intensity of these glitters and everything, I'm not getting any fallout. Like, you can see one speck of glitter right there, and that's it. And I think it's due to the fact that they're just really, really creamy and pretty, so they glide on really smoothly. Okay, so what I'm going to do next is I'm going to take a sort of, again, flat, but this one's a little bit fluffier. I like to use it in my outer corner. And I'm going to go into the color A Moment. And just sort of pat that in there. I think everybody's probably going to be using this color in their tutorials because it's just sort of the showstopper. It's that blue. It's very blue, but it has a purple shift to it, which is why I'm sort of excited to use it here with this pinkish rose goldish eyeshadow, because I think that the blue will provide a nice contrast, but that purple undertone will really make it more cohesive. God, look at that pigment. You can really mostly see the blue on camera, I'm gonna be honest, but in person you can see a little bit more of that purple, but it definitely does pull more blue than purple. And I'm gonna take a little more bit of that pink color and just sort of blend between the two so it's not too harsh of a line. Actually, I'm gonna take just on this same flat brush, just a tiny bit of this gold color here, called Just a Kiss, and place this right on the center. I'm just gonna pat, and I'm even gonna wipe off my brush and then blend it together. It'll give just a tiny bit of extra interest in that very center of the lid. Okay, I brought you a little closer and I messed up my lighting because I just really want you to see this shimmer. Okay, nobody wanted to be that close to my face, but you're welcome. I'm sorry that my lighting color kind of changed, but I think that this whiter light shows the color a bit more true to in person, so I wanted to switch that up a bit. My apologies. Next, I'm gonna go back into my just fluffy brush and into Necessary, and just sort of again fluff out, make sure everything's nice and blended. I'm gonna add a bit more of the pink with my finger. If you really want the color out of an eyeshadow, use your finger. It's the best tool you have at your disposal. Yeah, because I was definitely getting the glimmer with the brush, but this gives me a bit more of that pigment, which is what I'm kind of looking for at the moment. Lastly, for the top of the eye, I'm going to take a slightly more pointy, fluffy brush and take Cheens, this dark brown shade, and I will tap it off, tap, 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 and do it right on the edge of that crease. And then back to this fluffy brush. I didn't add any more product, but just to kind of get rid of any harsh lines. So overall, I think the thing I'm most impressed with is the creaminess. I did get a tiny bit of fallout with the blue shade, but nothing severe and nothing unworkable. Even with foundation on, I'm just gonna take a really fluffy brush and sort of do really sharp motions to kind of flick off any of that excess. You don't want to like rub because that'll just sort of smear the shadow, but if you do really like tight flicks, that can get some of it off. Next, we're gonna go to the lower lash line, and I'm gonna take a brush and I'm gonna just go into, what was this, Churro? Yes, Churro. And run that along the lower lash line. Okay, I'm gonna do something a bit more wild personally, but if you wanted to keep it more toned down, sort of like this is, you could just add a bit more of like the brown right against your lower lash line and you've got a like classic sort of look. But I'm going to go into this dark, it's a very like old gold sort of color called Dirty Money on just a flat brush, and I'm going to take a bit of that and put it right against my lower lash line here. Actually going to take a tiny bit of a moment and place it just at the outer corners of my lower lash line and blend it into Dirty Money. Lastly, but most certainly not least, I'm going to take a brush and I'm going to dip into Just a Kiss, our gold shade, and put this right on the inner corners. Yes, I am going to touch like every glitter in this palette in one look. Don't judge me. I think the names in this palette are really cute too, especially if you've been watching their videos, some of just like jokes and language they use. It's really cute. It's very them. So that is what we have of our eyeshadow. I have to just say the creaminess of these shadows, they're beautiful, they're blendable. I would highly recommend it. And congratulations to Desi and Katy. I mean, I know they're big YouTubers and I'm tiny, they probably won't see this video, but I have to say, I've loved their videos for a long time, and I think they did a really good job with this collab, and congratulations. I'm gonna take just a bit of black eyeliner and do a light line on my inner corner, nothing serious or crazy. I'm then gonna use a purple eyeliner in the waterline. This is a really pretty shimmery one from LA Girl that honest to God, the color name has completely rubbed off of this, but you can find it. It's their purple eyeliner, but it has a bit of a shimmer to it. And last but definitely not least, mascara. This is just Benefit Roller Lash. I'll keep up the vibe with the Dose of Colors lipstick. This is just their color Brick and their matte liquid lipsticks. This formula is great. Stays on really long. It's really pretty. And that completes this look. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I did. I can't give enough praise to this palette. I really recommend you get your hands on it, and these shimmers are otherworldly and beautiful. So that's pretty much all I have today for you. So please subscribe again. You'll get those tip videos coming up soon and more tutorials. And here's my last video, which I always forget what my last video was as soon as I do this. It was a Joa foundation review. Check out more things on my channel, and I also have an Instagram at MollyEMakeup, so I hope to see you over there. And thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!